Alright, so here we are again. Had to get back from eating some chili. Now we're gonna kill Sigma once and for all. Well, sort of. Now we have to stumble. Well, first of all, I have to adjust this a little bit. Alright, so yeah, now we're in Sigma's fortress. Like the main aspect of Sigma's fortress. Alright, so this is stage 3, which is surprisingly a lot easier than it might sound. So again, like I said before, there's 7 bosses total on this level. So we have Spark Mandrill's, get Spark Mandrill's weapon out. This is Armored Armadillo again. Same battle as before, except we left a crevice in the ceiling. His armor, we're flying into oblivion. And he's dead. And the weapon goes right through Mega Man. Alright, and that was easy. So now we just gotta kill the bastard. Alright, so now we got... Okay, don't get too carried away with the Boomer-Koager weapon, because you gotta make sure you save some of it for the boss later on. And the boss later on, you can't kill it with the Hadoken, as far as I'm aware. And you have to kill it with the Boomer-Koager weapon. Because this boss that's coming up is sort of difficult. So you want to kill him fast. He kind of is a troll. Because you can't hike on walls, sort of. You gotta kind of like just keep hitting them and that sort of crazy stuff. Now he's dead. Now we go to... Yeah, those pipes look familiar, don't they? Okay, now we got a Spark Mandrill here. Could try to kill him with the Hadoken, see if we can do it. Yeah, see what I mean? That's what happens, you know, like, you'll either shoot it too soon, or they'll hit you, or they... will move so damn fast that you can't really get that shot. So, I don't know. It never works for me. Maybe I just suck at using it, but hey, what are you gonna do, right? But yeah, now that we got that taken care of, now we go to launch Octopus. And there should be an energy capsule over here somewhere. I think there's also a weapons capsule here. Okay. Yep, there it is. Yeah, these fish, once they start sucking and blowing, you know, they don't stop. Okay, so launch Octopus. So yeah, kill him fast, don't let him keep jumping. And just stand there. I always love how Mega Man X can be like in the explosion area. He doesn't take any damage. It's like, yeah, it's like, you keep blowing up there, I'm just gonna stand here and wait until he dies, and he's gone. Like, literally, he blows up so fast. Okay, there's items in the top left up here, on the top. So in order to get them, you have to do this. You gotta be sort of quick, too, because you'll die if you don't. There we go. Now we just gotta kill Flame Mammoth here, and then we got it. And we're good. And now that we've killed Flame Mammoth, we just killed the boss of this level now, and we're good. And that boss is coming up very fast. And now we fight this dude. I don't know what this guy's name is. Starts off really slow, but you know, he gets really fast later. He's gonna start doing this energy attack where you can just do this. And he'll sometimes, again, hit the top, not the bottom. Yeah, he's dead. The game's glitching apparently because he's like overlapping the. If you also pause the game, you can see how the animation is still there where he's blowing up. Cool. Okay. Password, and now we go to Sigma stage. Now here we go. Now Sigma itself is, well, okay. Sigma was originally built by a guy by the name of Dr. Kane, and he was also, he's the one that found Mega Man X2 in the current timeline. So again, you're gonna fight his dog first. And he's going to congratulate us on getting here by ourselves and call us a betrayer before you fight him. His dog's going to hike on the wall, but, just do that out. It's like the hit detection in most video games. Hit detection in general is usually the one thing that, surprisingly, no matter how many games I play, it seems like it always seems to be a little off. Like, not saying that it isn't off 100% in this game, but, like, the way his dog can sort of jump. Oh, he had 1 health left, really? It just, you're surprised how this can really... It'll hit you by like 8 or 10 frames. I always like this last part where he says, he's like, but the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. And he just throws his cape off and pulls out a lightsaber. Jedi Sigma! No, anyways. He's got like 3 attacks. But you won't see the one where he shoots lasers out of his eyes and beams. They're slow moving, and we want to just keep hiking on this wall, because this is like the easiest way to kill people. Like, it really is. Like, I mean, because Mega Man X3 is Mega Man X is a hard series. And Sigma's not really... He's got really good defense, and he's got really good offense for a final boss, but this is not his second form. This is not his third form. The easiest way to kill his third form is with a rolling shield, and even that. I mean, I've seen people do speedruns of it. They just stand in one spot and they just kill him. But I don't know if it's like has something to do with like if you move around too much, like that also affects it. But again, kill him fast. You want to kill him fast. You want to end this as fast as possible. Not the way you're gonna kill yourself, but just in the way you're gonna end this though. So 2, 3. See what I mean? 4, 5, 6. Actually, Mega Man X doing this in real life. Okay, done. Damn it. I was gonna hope to do it without using a sub thing, but that's fine, I guess. You just gotta kill him. In order to kill him, you just gotta keep doing this. And surprisingly, this is actually a lot easier than it was. And there we go. Well, at least I used one something. But he's, I believe Sigma's a Reploid? So you got the Mavericks, the Reploids, and the Humans, I believe. And I think, if I remember correctly, Mega Man X is a Reploid himself. I'll be honest with you, when I played this as a kid, I never beat this game when I was a kid, but this song, these games are just sad. They really are. It's like, people say that they'll never make a really good Mega Man game again, and I'm sure Capcom really, if they really wanted to, they could still make great games. I don't think they make 100% bad games, but they just try to take the route where they try to price gouge people and overcharge and release beta-tested games, or beta sort of games. But I mean, like, they really did have a lot of potential, and especially in the 90s when they wrote this. Like, I mean, you have a robot who he like understands like human feelings, but he's not human. But it's like he understands it though. So like here he is like learning what he's capable of doing and really trying to understand like what it means to be a human, even though he's all machine parts and all that. And like here he is, he kills all these Mavericks and stuff. We're talking about like how like all the people that they gave up their life just to kill Sigma. But Sigma doesn't die very easily, because he's a virus, and he can just download his program into... His AI can just go to another program. You know? But, you know, he knows he'll be fighting the Mavericks again. He knows they'll be back. They won't be the same ones, but you know, they'll definitely... They ain't gonna kill him, that's for sure. Mega Man X will terminate them all. So then we have Mega Man X running up with the credits and all that. I'm kind of also glad I didn't beat this game when I was a kid, because this would have gave me nightmares in some aspects. Because, you know, you beat the game, and then now you're running on the highway stage. And it's really interesting. This is, like, supposed to, like, take place in Tokyo, I believe. It's never really specifically stated, but, you know, if you see, like, all the buildings in the background and all, it's, like, supposed to be, like, somewhere in Tokyo, Asia. Sort of. Could be New York City, but, you never know, right? But... You know, it's like, it's crazy, because, like, you know, imagine if you were Mega Man X in this exact situation. You know, you just got done beating this, and you're still alive. And then you find out that Sigma's still alive. And he will be back. See, it's scary because, like, you know, he's trying to, what you don't really see is, like, it's just, like, the timing of the message. He talks about how, like, because what you really don't see, you have to really, like, kind of play the PlayStation Portable version to really understand, like, the Day of Sigma, like, who he really is, and, like, all this crazy shit he's doing. Like, he's got this war that's going on. It doesn't really seem scary in the Super Nintendo version, but when you really kind of think about it, like, he's, like, this insane, he's trying to just eliminate everything, because, like, you know, he's crazy. He nukes, like, all these towns and all that, and he's just sitting there laughing, like, insane, like, what, the flames and everything, all the burning building... all the buildings burning to the ground. And, like, you know, we see Sigma doing these things, and it's like, whoa, like, wow, that's crazy. Again, not in the Super Nintendo version, but, like, in the later versions. And it's, like, that's what we're supposed to get out of this. Like, you know, he says he'll be back to wager his war against, like, humanity and stuff like that, but in, like, like, the way Sigma does it, though, is just, it's ridiculous. Like, then you had, like, not Dr. Wily, but Dr. Whale, like, W-E-I-L. And if you've ever played, like, the original Mega Man, like, the Zero series, Mega Man Zero, for the Game Boy Advance, I mean, it gets really dark. Like, it's like, holy shit, man. Like, you know, like, these games are really crazy. So believe it or not, you might look at the names and you might think, well, that doesn't make sense, but they're actually spaced. So, like, Setsuo would be, that would be, like, his first name, and then, like, their names are actually spaced a little bit. So, like, you have Professor F. I don't know who Professor F was, but... Honolulu, Yama, White Rock. You know, like, some of those names are actually two spaces, so that's, like, their first, middle, and last name. I actually realized that growing up, and I could never figure that out. Like, who are these people? But if you go on the internet, and you actually, like, because the staff credits are still there, like, they're present, and you can actually type it in on Google, and they'll, like, come up with the images and all. So if you're ever curious, like, who these people are that made these games, even back in the day, you'll at least get pictures of, like, who these people were at one point, and you'll be like, oh, that's who those people were. So these are the people that made Mega Man X, you know. It's just, who are these people, you know? And do they still work at Capcom, you know? I know the creator of Mega Man doesn't work at Capcom anymore. He kind of quit a long time ago. But here's Sigma. He's gonna be back on a monitor. Like, we're supposed to interpret, like, this is like he hacked into, like, one of the X, like, we're, like, back at the X Hunter base and all that, and, like, this is what happened. Like, he hacked, like, one of the computers and leaked this information. It's kind of like if you've ever seen Teen Titans, and, like, the original Teen Titans, and then, like Slade Wilson, you know, when Robin, you know, he was, like, taunting Robin, like, he killed them, but, you know, he wasn't really dead, you know, he was taunting him. He didn't tell him where he was at, but he was still alive. all he told him is that, and this is it. You know, you can't exit this. You can't. At least on the Super Nintendo version, you have to turn the game off, but forever this will be burnt in your mind that he will see you very soon, very, very soon. And so what this means is that Sigma is not what we think he is. He is a virus that is like immortal. You kill his physical body and he'll just come right back. So it's kind of a plot twist, because what you're not seeing is that, you know, he says that he'll be back to wage war against the humans, but he does it in a scary way though. There's a website called Nightmare Fuel or something like that, where they like take every video game and try to like give you reasons to like the scariest things about it, and they say that, you know, this is like one of the messages they put on here was that you know, you get this hidden message from Sigma talking about how he's gonna, like, in a scary aspect, he's gonna come back and rage war so he can continue his war, but his definition of a war is like killing everybody in like a brutal way. And the thing is, you just can't kill this guy and get rid of him. You have to like corrupt it. They try to get clever with the series where like they found like antidote viruses and all that, and they try to kill Sigma with like a racist program, but he's able to download himself faster. You know, it's crazy, but it's a really interesting series. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we're gonna kill Sigma in X3.